Richard Dawkins.
Come on, you haven't heard me yet. Well, thank you very much for the introduction. Well, I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but it isn't everybody who's the subject of legislation in... So at the outset, I do need to declare I am very well aware that Representative Todd Thompson is not representative of the state of Oklahoma. Be it resolved. Whereas the University of Oklahoma, as part of the Darwin 2009 project, has invited as a public speaker on campus Richard Dawkins, whose published opinion, as represented in his 2006 book, The God Delusion, and in public statements on the theory of evolution, demonstrate an intolerance for cultural diversity and diversity of thinking. Diversity of thinking. Presumably, that would include I hope you can read what it says on the blackboard of this intelligent falling theory of gravity lecture. dx over dt equals 1 Corinthians 1:10. Or diversity of thinking, what about the stork theory of human reproduction?
I was viewed as an intellectual terrorist.
If you have questioned sex theory,